What's up, wrestling fans, TNA fans? We're a few days late. Usually do this on Monday, but had some problems this week, and it happens. Also, it got me thinking. I watched NXT last night, and there was a lot of TNA on there, which we'll get to. And I don't know, maybe we should be doing these on Wednesdays because so much happens on NXT. Like, Gary doesn't know. I just talked about, well, he does, sorry. I don't know. He was paying attention a little bit, but like, I don't know. What do you think, Gary? Do you think, like, if there's so much happening on NXT?
I don't know. As of late with me, my personal life, any more the early part of the week has been bad. I don't know. And maybe that's a lot of a testament to and by maybe the recent shows for TNA in Rhode Island was not a very good sell. Maybe TNA is losing a bit of momentum because people are just clamoring to the Tuesday show on NXT. So
yeah. Also, I'll go back to what we said a long time ago. It's Rhode Island.
Yeah, that too.
We did the whole it's Delaware thing like a fucking 2 months ago. We heard about that place. It was just
yeah.
weird.
I don't think they'll. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed, they never go back there anytime soon.
Okay, huge news, and this time it sounds real. I'm actually going to talk about it. There's been a few different reports like this, and I've just been ignoring them because I'm not going to talk about TNA TV deals. We've had them on like 17 different titles in the last like year or two. It's insane. And if you go back, they started talking about this shit like 5 years ago, but whatever. Today it sounds really good because ESPN made a deal with WWE. All of their premium live events will be moving off of Peacock to ESPN in 2026. Media executive Blake Avignon reports Peacock is one of the parties interested in TNA wrestling, and that WWE and TKO are supporting TNA's push for a $10 million media rights deal with Peacock as the frontrunner. This move would give Peacock a replacement for WWE at a time when the TNA relationship is as visible as ever with many crossovers. They're also interested in Lucha Libre AAA. Gary.
Oh yeah, I just gonna say, coming out of what you're saying, like it just seems like it seems more feasible that it's gonna be them because I know TNA as of late has kind of like dressed themselves down for their tapings and stuff. Like we noticed, like around the venue has been kind of dark.
Do you mean his stupid hat? Oh, sorry. Okay.
But they're very dreary, like the way they've been doing things. Like I'm hoping they get something like a Peacock because they need to. They're going to have to up the ante and make themselves
so
look
maybe they're being cheap lately because they know they're going someplace. I don't know. I don't even want to.
That could
but
be
fuck
too.
that. Don't be cheap. You know what I mean? Finish out your goddamn run correctly or whatever. But yeah, that sounds like it's very possible. And I mean, we've talked about this so many goddamn times, but I mean, it just makes sense if you think about it. You know, Peacock had WWE. This is going to kill Peacock. Absolutely kill Peacock. There's nothing on Peacock. Gary, do you have Peacock?
No, I mean, I have gotten it in the past.
You don't need to. There's nothing on there.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of.
See No Evil was pretty good. You see that one?
Oh, the one with Kane? Yeah.
No,
sorry.
I'm sorry. No. Wait, See No Evil? What's the fucking name?
Talking about the big red machine
starring in it? That is Kane.
Yeah, then they have part 2.
No, I'm thinking of a newer movie that's on... Jeez, what the fuck am I thinking of? All right, whatever.
Oh, you're talking... I think
Speak No Evil.
Oh, yeah, I did see that one, too. That has...
I'm not sure if this was a Netflix... No, I'm sorry. Was this a Peacock original? I'm not sure, but whatever. Damn good movie. James McAvoy.
Oh, yeah.
James McAvoy is a beast.
Yeah, I currently added that to the library. I never reviewed it or anything, but...
Did you ever see the original?
Huh?
You ever see the original?
What, Speak No Evil?
Yeah, this is a remake. I didn't know.
Jeez, I don't know.
Yeah, you should probably look into the original because it looks even creepier, just because it was older. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I think it's like
there was
different
one
country, whatever.
I'm kind of confused too. There was one.
I heard it's 2022.
Oh,
so it's only 2 years older, but it was a different country. Whatever. Sorry, TNA fans.
Kind of confusing me with the other ones. See No Evil.
Yeah.
With
Kane.
Marlene Matlin.
Oh.
I think that.
Well, now you messed me up with the Kane movie, and then I'm getting messed up with See no evil, speak no evil, the comedy. So whatever. Let's get back to TNA. What else was in the news today? Nothing. Is there nothing? Matt Hardy recalls Hulk Hogan joining TNA. They were trying to grow the brand.
Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing that was just Matt talking nice about Hogan, even though he was a disaster.
Yeah, and then TNA recently extended the TV announcer contracts for Tom Hannafin and Matthew Ball. I know we're not a big fan of his, but congratulations to both, I guess.
Yeah, not so much Ray Walt, but definitely the other guy. Definitely, I'm a big-time Hannah fan.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hang on. My ShopRite order... One second, I'm getting an update. My ShopRite order is in the process of being fulfilled. Okay, we're good. They're not outside. So... Yeah, I mean, I'm looking around. There's no other TNA news. Like...
Yeah, I don't...
And it's been this way. They have... I don't know who it was. I asked someone about, do you think TNA has ever had as little buzz as right fucking now when they're working with WWE, which is just insane?
Yeah, I think this is a very troubling and baffling why you would not have a lot of buzz, because you have emergence coming up in a couple of weeks or about a week.
On WWE, like, if you can't get buzz when you're with WWE, like, what?
Yeah. I think this has always been the problem with TNA. They've always struggled for an identity, like, especially since Dixie lost.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. I think that's a big part of this, because they are. I mean, I know so many. Do you have any TNA fans I know that absolutely hate WWE or hated WWE, and now they seem cool with everything? Or I don't know if they're like lying to themselves or like whatever, but. I don't know, it's just weird. Like I don't know how people could have been like, but that's definitely a thing. Like, there's a huge amount of TNA fans who just fucking hate WWE, and they're never going to tune into NXT. So they're missing out on half of the goddamn shows lately, which makes it like the MCU, which sucks for everyone involved. Unless you happen to be me and you have a goddamn website and you're forced to watch every stupid fucking wrestling show, except for AEW because I tapped out. I just can't do that.
It's no different than back in the day on CW when they'd have the crossovers. Like I would watch Green Lantern, but I might not watch The Flash one week.
Oh yeah.
If I watch Flash, then I didn't watch Green Lantern.
Yeah. See, I didn't watch I had no idea about Batgirl or Batwoman or whatever. So like to me, everything else I was watching. So I had to go back and watch like 2 episodes of fucking Batwoman. Like that's how it's becoming with TNA. Last night on fucking. Sorry, I was going to do the TNA review first, but I mean, I guess that would be the correct order. Well, now I'm totally confused. Thanks, wrestling. Thanks. I didn't know what order I'm supposed to speak about these shows. God damn, how did we get to this place? Okay, so last night's NXT. Williams, Oba Femi, whatever. I'll never get his name right. Oba came out. Also, I just gotta make a note of Jordan Grace. Because there's so much fucking TNA, it's wrapped around Jordan Grace, not there, like at the same time as these other people. It's so weird to me. I mean, and I think it's weird to other people. I think that's a part of what holds her back there. Like, because everyone else is like, oh, look at all these TNA people, and then Jordan's there. Like, she's a TNA. Like, if you go by the timing, like, it looks like she's part of like, you know what I mean? TNA still, and like, they're doing like she's a secret. I mean, she's like a mole or something.
We weren't sure if they were going to pull the trigger and have her end up facing Masha recently either, because we didn't know.
I thought there was no chance, but now I'm thinking there could have been a chance just because of everything we've seen. Okay, so there's no reason to talk about Jordan. Sorry, that was where the hell was it? Okay, so there's a lot on here. There's actually Dark State, a lot of Dark State. I don't know if for any Dark State fans out there, like looks like they're getting more of a push, even though they're just doing the same shit with the same people. No one really cares. Okay, hang on. So Oba comes out, says he's been champion for 200 days. Time for another challenger. Trick Williams comes out, and it was really good. He was saying, he's the face of 2 brands. Oba said, "You can't beat me though," and Trick was like, "Trick gave a really good answer. He's like, "Yo, you did beat me. You're right." He's like, "But I'm not the same guy anymore. I got this title." With the TNA title around his waist, waste. And then Javon Evans came out, would be an awesome like X Division guy. Not much else to really say about him other than he would be an awesome X Division guy, and sort of having a number one title shot between Evans and Williams to see who faces Oba at whatever the fuck it is.
We can't keep having matches.
And at the same time, Moose is facing Williams at Emergence. Yeah. So I mean, just going by like anyone that knows about wrestling, Moose already lost that match because Williams has to have that title when he faces Oba. It's got to be fucking title.
And he's gonna lose too, Jay, because he pinned Trick Williams this week on the show.
And can we stop doing that wrestling? Can we fucking stop with that wrestling? I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
Are you trying to spoil it? Like, kind of random. Ariana Grace. Kind of, well, not really random. Ariana Grace, because she was with TNA. If you don't know, she was the TNA on Twitch girl when I was running the goddamn Twitch account. Nicest girl in the world. Awesome to see what she's doing. And kind of weird to point out that she looked amazing yesterday after I was talking to her when I don't even know how old she was. I don't know, but she looked incredible. And she's like, they're finally like making her like a wrestler, like instead of like just like a character, or whatever. Like she's like, she's with this guy Stax now, and like she came out and like just slapped the shit out of I forget who it was, but great character. Like, and she's I don't even know how old she is. I'm not looking it up, whatever, but. I feel like that's a little TNA still. Ethan Page came out, and like it's funny because then I see Ethan Page and I feel like he was in TNA, but whatever. So Javon Evans, Moose, Oba, and Trick are in Ava's office. They want to fight each other, but she gives them an 8-man tag match against Dark State instead. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned Dark State kicked all their asses. So you got like 4 of the toughest motherfuckers in the world, and then these 4 Dark State nobodies kicked their asses because the lights went out. I don't know. I hate it. They need a leader. And a lot of people thought Trick would be the leader. But, like, this was the first night where they showed Trick, like, I don't know, I guess he fought one of them, like, for, 10 seconds. And so, like, they pointed out, look, Trick finally went against Dark State, so there goes that. It's like, could have been a total red herring, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that TNA recently had, was it at Slammiversary? They put the system over Dark State, which kind of killed their momentum. Jesus. TNA, kind of stinks.
It's like two different. It's really like 2 different universes. Holy shit! It's finally hitting me. WWE is the fucking MCU, and TNA are those other shows, like the Netflix shows. Before they were, you know what I mean? Like before they were part of the MCU, which later became part of the MCU, like Daredevil, when they realized they were fucking out of ideas, so they had to go back in time and. Hey, let's pick up the best fucking show we ever made in Daredevil and make it worse, those fucking idiots. Sorry.
We all know that WWE in the past and their history has kind of like taught, like, booked their shows based on movies and, just different. I mean, WCW did it with Sting, with the Crow.
Yeah, I gotta say, as much shit as I give them, their production is out of this fucking world.
Oh, yeah, it's insane.
It's like... To me, it's like probably how you see Avatar movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've just been watching it, like, I'm in awe.
No, that's not an analogy.
Like, I've just been in awe of, like, what they have, like, how everything looks, like, every camera angle, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that scene in Cable Guy when Jim Carrey says to, Matthew Broderick, he goes... I've got a sound system in here that would make Steven Spielberg breathe in his jeans. That's kind of the way I am when I see the WWE and all that.
Like they're so far on another level.
And it's just like amazing. It's like, why can't we have a corner
I know.
of that?
And again, like I don't want to keep blowing WWE, but like I've been watching a
lot
of it lately because the production is just fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like I could see people watching the shows just for that, and then not watching. You know what I mean? Shutting it off after like the entrances and shit.
No, I get that 100%. That's probably the biggest thing that bothers me about the current TNA. Because what was it, like 6 months ago? We had the LED screen walkway, one pay-per-view, and then where did it go? It's like, you had it looking cool, and then you just get rid of it. Why? Because
sorry, I almost forgot. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. And okay, fans, let us know if this has ever happened. Anything like this. I love Joe. Sorry, I like Joe. He popped. Damn, 50-year-old's name. God damn it. Ren Sinclair. She was with, I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. Some dude backstage who said the name Joe Hendry. Okay?
Oh, okay. This is where
he pops out of a fucking refrigerator. Like, isn't that too much? Like, is that not magic and a comedy character? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did they ever do that in TNA where he comes out of like an actual thing? You know what I mean? I think like he just jumped out.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, has TNA ever gone that far with him? I don't think so.
No, and like, I mean, it almost comes off like that really bad gimmick with the Maestro in WCW.
Yeah, I was just thinking like they're total. You can just, I can tell from that fucking, I can tell from that thing. I could tell from that thing. I don't even know this fucking. I'm sorry, Dempsey, Charlie fucking Dempsey. I think he was on TNA. One of those guys nobody on TNA liked. I'm pretty sure he only has a job because he's what's his name's son. The old fucking.
Be the first time in wrestling something like that.
What's the name? Yeah, but this time big time legend. UK guy. He was the announcer. Son of a bitch. Regal.
Oh, Regal.
That's Regal's kid. He's so boring. He's got a terrible look. Like there's just nothing.
Yeah, he was in TNA.
Yeah. And it's funny. Look, if you look back, we got the worst shit from NXT. Like I didn't watch NXT at the time, so I didn't know like the levels of like shit to like the top. You know what I mean? We were getting the shittiest shit of the shit, and like putting them in our main events. So
who was it? Remember we had Aussie Open at one point?
Yeah.
They were
no, aren't they from? Well, they're not NXT though, are they?
No, but like they were kind of free agents, and they were kind of like playing the field.
The amazingly forgettable Aussie Open. Where are they now? Jesus, they had probably buried Ring of Honor, right?
I'm
sorry, buried in AEW. Well, I was going to say AEW, but they might be buried in Ring of Honor. That's how bad things are getting. Or worse, Deonna Purrazzo. She's been buried away from. She's out. She's off TV now. So yeah, Ren Sinclair. Like again, Joe popped out of a fucking refrigerator and was like, that's too much. Like now, and I can just see, like just from that segment, what he's gonna be. Like they're gonna overdo that. They're gonna make it stupid. People are gonna hate Hendry, and he'll be on fucking WWE main event in 2 years.
Yeah.
Sol Ruka, the Soul Snatcher, the greatest fucking finisher in the history of wrestling. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard somebody refer to that.
Good God. It is.
Yeah.
The only problem is, like, it's one of those where you have to be in a perfect spot. And, like, I hate moves like that where someone has to kind of be leaning over. But, okay, just wanted to let you guys know about it.
You don't want to leave her hanging on the move. Like,
I'm sorry, the Iceman. The Iceman also came out last night. What did he do? I have fucking no idea. This dude sucks. I mean, I think Gary mentioned he came in to the girls' locker room again. It's like his fucking gimmick. His gimmick is fucking, I don't know, total fucking creep. Which again, I kind of called for this.
I don't know if
I've kind of called for this. Remember I said this? I was like, listen, you got to go full on creep with this guy. I didn't mean in the women's locker room. I just meant like verbal, the way he speaks.
Yeah.
Like maybe talk as like a pimp kind of, you know, like my girls, you know, not even go that far. Just call them like my girls. Make it like
almost kind of off like a Charlie's Angels
totally.
character.
Yeah. But again, he was okay, sorry. I just want to finish up the NXT because that's a lot of fucking TNA on NXT. So like he just popped into JC Jane and he was like, you know, Ash is coming for you because Ash has a number one contender thing, and then you make a point. You saw that, right?
Yeah,
and but what'd you say? What'd you say? They didn't know? They weren't following the TNA storyline with Ash?
Yeah, I heard somebody say they didn't see how she became. Was I when she became number one contender?
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty easy. She pulled the Miz and hid outside underneath the ring for most of the match, and they've got number one.
So I mean, like, I don't know if it's they're not watching or it's based on the timing of when TNA records, and they just don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and I think that's very telling too, because like TNA's attendance. I mean, outside of the recent 7,000 fans or whatever, but they've been having a little bit of trouble filling the venues a little bit late.
That's another thing. Like, they're so good at selling out the big shows. It's so fucking Ring of Honor old days like, where no one's talking about the weekly shows, and they're always selling out the main shows. Which is probably better, you know what I mean?
The Rhode Island one has been really bad because it's like, I think it's like a set of 4 tapings, and it's like from the same dead venue. It's just, it feels almost like we're...
Wait, they're going back? Weren't they in Rhode Island? They're going back to Rhode Island already?
Yeah, they're in Rhode Island, I think 1 more week. And then obviously Emergence.
I'm confused. No, okay, Baltimore is Emergence. Okay, I'm sorry. You're saying they taped at Rhode Island already.
Yeah, they're all done.
Emergence is August 15th. So
it's the same dead zone every week.
Yeah, but Emergence is August 15th. That's a Friday, so there's still 2 more impacts.
Yeah,
I don't know how it's possible if they're reading the spoilers. Yeah. I mean, there must be a lot of fucking tape shitter, you know.
I keep thinking it's the week before. Whatever.
I'm guessing they'll do better in Baltimore because it's Baltimore, but I have no idea.
They had really good turnout there when the Ring of Honor was getting attendance there, so I don't think TNA should have too much. I said
this on Twitter, and I literally lie about 50% on Twitter to throw people off. That I'm considering going to Baltimore, seeing my Uncle Terry, who I have not seen in over 10 years. Terry Crowley, Baltimore Orioles Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He might bring his good friend Jim Palmer. Do you know who Jim Palmer is?
Oh, yeah, definitely. But was he a relief pitcher, right?
He could even starter.
Was he a starter?
Maybe even Uncle Cal will be around that week. And if he is, and if we show up to fucking TNA, who has been shitting on me personally for years, and I got Cal Ripken at my back, what are you people going to do? I just want to give you a little warning for that, TNA people who are listening. Because that's a thing that might actually happen. I'm just looking fast. So after that, they're in Minnesota, Minneapolis, for tapings, September 4th and 5th, and they're in Edmonton.
Maybe I'll go to Minneapolis one to wear my Eagles hat.
Nice. We'll just take over. And then Edmonton for Victory Road, and then Bound for Glory in Lowell. I'm pretty sure that's near Boston, so whatever. Okay, sorry. Before we get back to anything, I have to mention Trevor Dame. Oh, man. I love when things come full circle in life. I probably did a special on him like a year or 2 ago. He fucked with me so much over the years. I can't even tell you. He also has the account TNA Mecca Quotes, and then it was Discuss PW Quotes, Six Pac, and this whole time he was very good friends with.
I've had some run-ins with
and he was always friends with Garrett Kidney, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's so weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
But I know what you mean about the Six Pac guy because I've had issues with him on it.
But he's the same person. He just uses different accounts. Whatever. He made a rape joke on Twitter, and then he didn't delete it or anything, right? He doubled down. I'm not going to read the rape joke, ready? So, maybe I lived a sheltered life. I'm Canadian, but growing up, I heard a lot of rape jokes. Hell, as a dumb teenager, I'm sure I made a couple. I never heard anyone be like, man, that girl is so hot, I certainly want to rape her. That would have been weird, and certainly not common for decades. So he just kept going on with that, and it turns out, so he's connected to Sean Sapp, and even closer, he's incredibly connected to Voices of Wrestling, as is Garrett Kidney. Anyone can look that up. They both came from Voices of Wrestling, probably both follow Voices of Wrestling. I don't know if Trevor's like a fucking bot from Voices of Wrestling. Voices of Wrestling is owned by an open racist named Joe Lanza. He was fired for 2 weeks. But he's racist. So in the wrestling community, you get like a raise for that after you have to go away for 2 weeks. Beating your wife, being a racist, fucking little kids. I've learned out, which is I don't even want to.
I hear it worded like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, yeah. I feel like that's the most painful way people can hear it.
Yeah, me too, definitely.
So I wrote something like, due to the phony Garrett with a girl's name having a bunch of fans and bigger voice than me, at least at the time, I'm pretty sure he's jobless now again because I said so. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I lost my point. I honestly don't know what the fuck Trevor Dame is, other than an enormous piece of shit, phony, freak, ugly as fuck, and all that stuff. All that's... whenever Sean Sapp finishes a phone call or something, he'll say, and all that good stuff, when he's being a dick to people. So I stole that from him along with a bunch of other things I did. Trevor was writing a fucking book about TNA Mecca. So he tried, I don't know why. Well, I know why. He was very connected to TNA Asylum. I'm sure they have some behind the scenes thing with Talon, where whatever. So I just used to hang out at Mecca. I wasn't a big fan. Were you there? I also don't remember.
Yeah.
That's how old it was.
One time I would be with Mecca, and then sometimes Asylum, and then I was kind of
I'm sure a lot of people were like that. I'm sure a lot of people with that. So, I didn't. I just.
But if I had to pick better, I would have to say Mecca.
Yeah.
That's just, if I had.
Okay, so out of nowhere, years ago, he tried getting people to believe I was Chris Regal. And, after about 8 seconds of me pointing out I've been on Facebook and Instagram and I'm a real person, and you know what I mean? Here's a picture of my face. I literally took a picture of my license or something, smiling, giving the finger or something. I put that on myself in so many different ways, just so I'm not connected to Chris Regal, who faked his own death for God knows what reason.
Wow.
You don't remember that?
Oh yeah, that one will stay probably till I die, because I'm is this I was so shocked.
Oh, the whole fucking community was shocked. Remember that?
Yeah, because he was so genuine, and he just come off as somebody that did run the place, and would give educated comments and shit, and actually cared about TNA, and would defend it, and then bam, he fakes his death. It was kind of like finding out Milli Vanilli was lip syncing.
Yeah. So I noticed I didn't put this in my article, but after he failed miserably at that, he must have called in TNI, because that's when the TNI thing started, with going after my health, saying I was never diagnosed with ALS. I've been faking it this whole time, which led me to actually posting my diagnosis on Twitter, which shut them up, along with a video that they used of me. They used a video of me talking about my health, saying I was diagnosed with ALS when I was young.
Yeah.
It's just 30 fucking years later, so there's a very good chance it's not what I have. But that's my fucking diagnosis, you know what I mean? No one found something better than that. And it's first off, you know what I mean? And that's what they went after. Yeah. That's what they found, they nitpicked me at my fucking, most whatever. I was being so honest about my health,
But fair to today, for somebody like you that's on Social Security disability, you fight hard to get that. You go through the lawyer channel and all that. At least that's what I did. And they're not just going to slap you a check if there's not some
that's not even a good thing. No one said I'm not disabled. The whole thing was it was the whole ALS thing. I'm faking ALS. And then I pointed out the whole thing. I focused on ALS because I was literally making money on my YouTube channel called Discuss Impact when it started. Go back and look at my first few videos. They're gone, but you can still see a little thing pop up saying do you want to donate? You can't do it anymore. You can't donate it on YouTube anymore because YouTube is, I don't know, evil.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I've been learning that lately. YouTube is a dick. Holy shit! And the way that the algorithms work. But there's one good thing about it. Have you watched a YouTube video where the person points out how many people listen and don't follow? Some people have charts, 80% listen. You know what I mean? 80% listen, 20% follow, or 20% subscribe, something like that.
I think I've seen them pop up.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing this recently, and it makes so much sense to me. Because if you go on YouTube, like let's say you watch our video and you go on YouTube next week, our video is going to pop up even if you're not subscribed.
Oh, okay.
Like, because
it's a very...
that's how fucking smart YouTube is. You know what I mean? Like, that's how smart.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Maybe not that smart, though, because our views have been pretty shitty lately, but we're going to put that all on you TNA fans for now. And TNA just in general.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, my channel, it's been kind of lower. The numbers have been
that's
lower.
Fantastic to hear.
But I'm definitely checking that up to Summer as well. I do think Summer is being a big player.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful summer.
Yeah.
People have been out enjoying themselves probably, but Jesus Christ, we got 71 views on YouTube for Slamversary. How's that even possible? That's insane. Also, screw all of you, because I know what that means. That means you listen to a bunch of other people who do fucking Slamversary reviews and all the big 5 reviews, and then they don't give a fuck about TNA for the rest of the year, so whatever. One of many reasons why I don't do a lot more for TNA, like power rankings, which I could do every fucking week, and I was going to, but nobody cared. I really thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. I worked hard. Took me a good 2 hours. These other things take me. Oh look, you know what I posted yesterday? Ash by Elegance and Lacey Evans team up to destroy the internet. That'll get like a zillion views. I just post fucking a group of pictures. Like I don't think people realize like how easy it is like for certain things and why people don't write about TNA, like, and why someone like our good friend Christian Thompson stopped writing about TNA.
Well, to be fair, Jay, back in the day when TNA IW was on the scene here on YouTube, they did a lot of charts and whatnot too. And where are they? They're running the last time.
Won't they quit again? Didn't they they come back to quit again?
Yeah, they come back. I guess when it's convenient. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how you call yourself a TNA fan, because we've been there through the thick and thin with TNA.
And we still get more shit. We still get more shit and no fucking love from anyone. I don't think we've taken a goddamn week off in like 2 fucking years or whatever. But whatever. This isn't about us being awesome. We'll do a whole episode on that one day. So the X Division title match opened up the show, which I loved.
That one might be a 3-hour show, though. So.
Yeah. I mean, I love this, except that Hotch was in it. And again, I like Hotch, but Cedric Alexander and Leon Slater are, on another level. Hotch has been through the fucking ringer. He's been a jobber. He's been a decent fucking guy. Like to me, he's not X Division. You know what I mean? Cedric is X Division. No. Slater's X Division. Like, can't we just finally focus on what the X Division actually is and just put X Division guys in there?
Yeah, I honestly think Hotch is best served as a tag team wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, he kind of comes off.
They just got to book them better. We said that fucking.
Yeah.
We said that before the Good Hands became great.
Yeah, I kind of put him in the same vein as Pepper Parks. Is that what his name was?
Pretty fair, yeah.
I kind of put him in that same, like, that level. Like, he can move if he has to, but in the same token, like, you don't really have that black.
And like, people like Alexander and Slater make him look slower than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's.
Masha's ready to get the little thing in the back. Whatever. Masha, please, for the love of God, just like stick with one look, please. Cedric comes up to Leon and he's sorry.
Wonder if that's getting to be a subconscious thing. Like, she don't know who to please, because like she probably does see a lot of like negativity on her, but then she'll don the baggy coat and she'll put all black on the next week. Yeah. Like, oh, that didn't make him happy. Okay, I'm gonna dress like Gideon. Yeah.
I don't know where she got that one from, but whatever. I mean, like, just put your goddamn indie gear on. Like, you're just be a badass. Like, changing the look every week, it's so fucking weird. Like, Tess has been gone for, 2 weeks now? I know exactly what she's going to be looking like when she comes back. Her gear is going to be, it'll be different colors maybe, but you know what I mean? It's going to have the same logos and all that shit.
Or why not even, like, make her look controversial? Like, maybe have her go more scantily clad, or
Yeah, I think they had I think they were doing the whole Russian thing, and now they can't touch that because of the war or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely with what's going on and stuff.
But I mean, she learned English, but it's like I don't know. Maybe she shouldn't have learned English.
Yeah. Because I mean, we've all seen a lot of her pictures on Instagram.
I mean, like she was terrifying. You know what I mean? Like remember how scary she was. Right, she did like the X's. Like she was a scary character, and now she's like an absolute nothing. I don't know what the character is. I know more about JC Jane's character, which is totally fucking insane. Because how long is Masha? Masha's been around for what, years now?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was one of the ones that wanted the title on her, but like it's like once they got the title on her, they didn't really have any long term goal for her once they got it.
Something like nobody has any long term things in wrestling.
Yeah,
SummerSlam was 2 nights this weekend. The Raw after it fucking sucked, and they had like not much planned. And then the NXT after it sucked. And I was thinking that that's probably not a coincidence. Like they blew their load at SummerSlam, which wasn't even that great.
Oh, what was it? Yeah. Was it last week or the week before? The live show was awful for TNA, like the worst.
Well, that'll never understand. How many live shows did they get a year?
What's that?
How many live shows did they have a year? 5, 6? Whatever it is. How do you not put everything into those? I mean, like, how do you not put everything into those? But also, I guess it didn't fucking matter because it sounds like they're getting a TV deal with Peacock. And this whole thing was probably just, it has nothing to do with TNA. It has everything to do with WWE. It was all, it was, WWE was probably telling them behind the scenes, listen, we're leaving. We're leaving Peacock. We're going to give you Peacock. Well, fucking, that's how life works. What do you think? Tony Khan got a fucking TV deal because AEW was doing so well before they had a show? You know what I mean? I still will never understand that. How do you get a TV deal without a show? That's what happened.
Yeah.
Sorry. Speaking of AEW,
because their viewership was tanking, and they're still getting some deals.
Speaking of AEW, it turns out they have a secret mystery owner that they will not tell anyone about, even when it's a court thing now. It's going to court. Like I haven't paid that much attention just because it's so fucking funny. But like, and Meltzer literally laughed. Like, maybe I'm the owner. Let's move on. And I'm like, could you imagine if he found out WWE had a secret fucking owner since its inception?
Oh, okay.
Dave Meltzer would have a nonstop screaming heart attack. Like, but it's AEW, so he just glossed over it. You know what I mean? He's like, he's like, no, I'm sorry. Here's what he said. Well, listen, it's only 10% because Tony, you know what I mean, his dad. Like, so he knows. He's trying to get ahead of the fact that there is some evil motherfucker or entity that has 10% of AEW. He pointed out they have some kind of LLC in Chicago, which could be anyone. Anyone can make a fucking LLC in anywhere.
I don't know. When you had mentioned that in the text you had sent over, I just think it's Shane McMahon because he was kind of there for a brief minute.
That's right. There's like 10 people, and that's probably 8 responses were Shane McMahon.
And it makes a lot of sense because I know he always wanted to get his own promotion to kind of get back.
And remember the meetings they had together?
Yeah.
Like they laughed.
They have a ring thing or something at one point.
And they were like, hey, it didn't work out. I'm like, even that didn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't work. I mean, it didn't work out. 2 fucking rich as fuck guys who want to do wrestling. But I mean, think about that. If that came out, that a McMahon has been involved with AEW this whole time, like, what does that make AEW?
Oh, yeah. Not to mention, too, WWE's trying to avoid that takeover shit, that clause or something that MLW said what they were doing to them, like when they have Monopoly at one point. And they shut them down or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Monopoly on the business.
I don't know how WWE's not a monopoly.
No, I know. I don't either. But
well, I mean, I feel like if not, they're going to be really soon. They're trying as hard as possible to be a monopoly.
That's that rule.
Even with AAA, like the AAA thing, it's like so under the radar that that's theirs. They own fucking Mexican wrestling now. Like they were looking into the UK, but whatever. Okay, I almost forgot about this one. Ariana was on TNA this week. What the hell was that about? With Jody Threat, and this just shows how little. This shows how little fucking thought they put into breaking up Danny and Jody.
All I can think of, Jay, coming out of this match, from what I'm seeing, is they're trying to build heat between Danny, Luna, and Jody threat because she didn't come down. Jody didn't come down to help Danny, and Indy did.
You know what? You know what? That would have been smart. Building heat before they fucking broke up.
Yeah, and that would have been enough to break them up.
Oh my god!
Have that stupid rule. Oh, if we lose, we have to disband forever. And you knew eventually that rule or bylaw of the match was going to end. Yeah. You know,
and this is how
going to end.
And this is how well thought out it was. That it's a month later or so, and Danny's on one side and Jody's on the other side of a tag team fucking match. Because they still have nothing for them. But Ariana was here. That's nice. And so was Indy. Yeah. And they got the win, right? I don't know why. Yeah, sorry, I'm stealing from Hall from 411, who says, I hope Hartwell and Luna aren't slotted into a team. I'm not sure what any of these four have going on at the moment. Yeah, I agree with that. Hartwell's coming off a big win. Yeah. The other three are just kind of there. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is anything. I think it's just this is a fucking this is an AEW match, just random as fuck.
I don't know. I heard too something about possibly they might be pushing Danny Luna to the main event scene. I don't know.
I'd be cool with that. Danny's really good. Danny, she pops off the fucking screen.
She does have that kind of power like a Jordan Grace. You know what I mean? With power.
She's fucking Jesus Christ. Her thighs are good lord.
I know. I can't help but that. I mean, I'm not really into thick girls, but I mean, it is really impressive. You know, but
disgusting old man. All right, so Jake something wants the international title. Sorry, I almost passed out. There's not much in life that bores me more than the name Jake something, and the name has become so fitting.
I know. I'd rather see the hometown man.
Seriously, I'm not kidding. I would rather see the hometown man than Jake something. Like, he literally just got fucking pinned in a big match. Like, what was it? Was that Slammiversary? Was it the week before? I forget what it was. Like, and that's his life. That is his life. He got pinned in a random match, and then they want us to believe he's some fucking monster that can beat Macklin. Stop it. Stop it. Put him in a fucking tag team.
Then we keep Jake something, and then we let Hammerstone go to Maple Leaf Pro. So. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. To be fair, I think Hammerstone he's too fucking jacked that he always gets hurt.
That could be. Yeah, very much.
Then we have the Rascals versus the Nimitz. I like this.
Because the moveset.
Yeah. This was interesting because they had the post-match. So, Wentz spiral taps Ryan for the win. The Rascals get the win, and they're in the title picture now. Post-match, the Nimitz talked about how they didn't lose and they want their rematch. This was great, I thought. Until who comes out? The hometown man. And this was one of those times where, like, the crowd didn't give a fuck.
No, they definitely did, but I thought it was pretty funny of Ray Wall when he goes, Jesus Christ, where does he get the money for the yacht?
That was a good one. Yeah, how does he travel or whatever? Like, yeah, no, that was good.
He jumped out with his this sailor regalia and stuff. Like, almost like on the movie One Crazy Summer with the boat and he's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt.
But I'm pretty sure they beat the piss out of him, which was totally fine with me. And then the Rascals made the save, so whatever. Kazarian, backstage, tired of the lack of respect, wants to talk to Carlos Silva, the president. Curious what that's about. Maybe he'll get a title shot. Mike Santana stands in the crowd, and, man, this was really good. But, again, I feel like it should have happened right after Slammiversary.
Yeah, too little, too late kind of thing.
Yeah, like, I looked at my daughter, she was crying, and mark my words, I will be world champion. Like, maybe, but, like, he lost in New York in front of, like, more fans than they're going to have anywhere else. Like, that was the fucking time.
It kind of put, like, a chink in his armor, too, because, like, but he was, like, on a roll, and now he even though he didn't get pinned, he still lost. So, I mean, it still goes down. I feel like all these guys are, like, tainted. Like, anyone who's lost to Oba or Williams is now tainted. Like, you can't win. Yeah, and
maybe you can win, but I don't want to see you win. That's why I'm rooting for...
That could beat Crick, it would have been Santana, and now that guy's gone.
That's why I feel like it's literally down to Macklin.
Yeah.
Or the king of wrestling, Frankie Kazarian. That would be hysterical. He finally gets a shot and he just out wrestles him. I told you so. I told you so, and he brings the belt back.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he would get a win. Maybe we see a returning Christopher Daniels.
That'd be so sick.
I didn't
tell you I'm a good guy now. I got AJ in my corner. I got fucking Daniels is here.
Pulling a bad
yeah, I got Daniels here. AJ's here. The fucking good brothers are coming, bro. All right, so then JC versus Macho, which did not like 3 minutes and 30-second DQ.
That
was this just to get rid of? Well, I don't know. Are they having a rematch again at?
Just because I know Masha's mentioning that she's not gonna be done until she gets that Knockouts title back.
Santino, okay. So Ash and this was last week. So Ash and Masha is this week. Yeah. Yeah,
I do think there was heat there, for
sorry. JC Jane versus Masha this week. Yeah. Also, they just announced today, recently, Trick Williams will kick off the show. And Santino has an announcement for Emergence. That one's got me thinking. Yeah. Okay, so the Elegance is, so Ash gets a match this week.
Maybe we get that TV deal announced for that Emergence.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yep. They had a cool video on Marisad, or I don't know. I'm not going to get that name right.
I mean, it could be better for Bound for Glory because it's on a bigger, stage. But
okay, now
Emergence would do, but coming from Santino,
Yeah. So this is from Hall from 411 about the video on Marisade or Saad. This is more individual. This is more individual attention than she got in her time in NXT.
Yeah.
So that's a really good sign for what TNA is doing with her.
From what I've seen, like we've already.
And good Lord, she's so smoking.
Yeah. Yeah. She.
Order 4 had a victory rally after Mustafa got. Sorry.
I was just saying, I kind of like the whole gimmick with the lollipop and all that kind of thing.
She's crazy hot. Order 4 comes out for their Mustafa rally, and I swear to God, I'm so confused with this crew. Like, they fight. I felt like they were all joining Cedric, and I felt like they did, except Tasha, and then now they're all back together and everything's normal.
Yeah, it's very baffling where they're going with that storyline, because, like...
And now Agent Zero has arrived.
Oh. And some X-Men shit.
I do like that name. I like that name. I'm sorry, is that what they're calling him? Or is it just...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm reading 411. Does he have a name?
No.
Did they mention his name? The new monster
guy?
No,
I don't know if they did or not. I don't ever remember a name being mentioned, but I kind of like Agent Zero.
I like that they have someone, and like... Because I was saying, like, I don't want to see fucking random security guys, like...
But, I mean, that would have
no respect for that. If you give one a name, I'll respect him. That's how wrestling works.
Wouldn't it have been better to, that's why I say back in the day, like, when we had a chance to re-sign Morrissey, that would have been a good role for him to
And this person also should have been there the whole time.
Yeah.
And, like, now he should be coming out as, like, whatever. But whatever. I keep saying whatever, but yeah. Whatever. Earlier this week, Sami Callihan was asked about his future. This was absolutely fantastic promo until the ending. He talked about like how maybe he's not the same man he was and he needs to prove himself. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking brilliant.
Oh yeah,
this is exactly what we said. And he's like, and I like it sounded exactly like it was gonna go like, so I'm gonna take some time away, get in shape, come back better than ever. He didn't say that, but that's not what he said at the end. He said, I'm going to get a match with Santana next week. At Emergence. And if I can't win there, then maybe I'll be done for good. Like, bro, you're still fat, you're out of shape, nothing fucking changed.
And then they kind of went a little bit St. Jude on us with this storyline. I've always been dealing with
totally.
It was showing some pictures one time he'd be standing here.
Donate $5 at the bottom of the screen for Sami Callihan's anti-fat whatever. Just weird. Also weird. Tommy Dreamer posted a AI picture of himself yesterday. It confused me for a good 2 hours.
Oh, okay. Was that where he was dressed like John Cena?
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take you to realize it was AI? 1 second? 5?
Well, I didn't think Tommy
took me 2 hours.
Bit of shape, so I figured it was probably AI.
So I sent it to Gary. I sent it to Larry, right? Hope you're feeling better, dude. Larry. So I'm like, AI. And I kept writing AI. And he's like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean no? He's like, that doesn't look anything like him. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? So we're literally going back and forth for like 20 minutes. Turns out he thought I was writing Al. As in Al Snow.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. I didn't think about that.
I'm looking down and I'm looking back at the whole fucking conversation. I'm like, oh my god, we just wasted like an hour. I'm like, we just wasted an hour. You're thinking about fucking Al Snow over there. Because I'm like, wait a minute. When you say AI, do you think of Al Snow? And then like he showed like how it looks to him like on his screen. And I'm like, oh, it looks like Al.
Instantly sent that to me. I knew instantly you were talking about AI. I didn't think of Al, but like now that I think about it,
yeah, it's funny. And that it depends how you write it. If you write like capital A and small L, it looks like Al, but whatever. Okay, so the System versus Trick Williams and AJ Francis. Like again, I don't know how AJ Francis got into this spot, and I don't like it. I don't like him being a top guy.
I don't. Yeah, I think
I'll give it to him for that badass move off the emergence move. And I'll take it away from everyone else unless they literally don't like you, bro. So they moved out of the way so they didn't have to catch your fat ass. That was fucked. It was like everyone moved out of the way. I've never seen that before.
I think this is more or less just something they're doing. Maybe it ain't nothing to push them to the main thing because like I just feel like it may be just some kind of like sidetrack thing.
I think it's like they want someone known with Trick.
Yeah.
Like someone like
and then Rich Swann coming
and like he kind of gets the heat from Frank. Like they want him to get Francis's heat. I guess something like that. I don't know. Trick is likable. Trick is kind of I didn't realize, but he's kind of a tweener. I think like in NXT because he's fucking like they chant for him like a fucking crazy people. He's over as fuck. Yeah, I'm not sure. Navarro was here, right? Did he get hurt here?
Yeah. Well, I guess he is really hurt. I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. He was on. This is the one he was on crutches.
Yeah, because.
Okay. So then let's not talk about what happens next.
You need to talk to your boy because last time he cost us the match because of his stupidity, basically, and you need to get with him and get him straight.
Wait, who's this?
And then, Trick was putting Navarro,
throwing Casey under the bus.
Yeah,
okay. So that's like where that upcoming spoiler change is going to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn.
Yeah, then they were kind of eyeballing each other coming down to the ring too. Like Navarro, you can tell. Like I wouldn't be surprised at some point he will do something.
Well, that's the best fucking thing for Navarro, I think.
Oh
getting
yeah,
the fuck away from AJ and I mean, he who we won't name yet that will be returning soon, who is also just a boring ass character. Great wrestler, but
honestly, Jay, I think they have bigger plans for him in the X division. I think they'll end up sticking him.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be wrestling with. He should be similar to the 18-year-old or whatever the fuck he is.
Slater. Oh, Slater.
Yeah, I think he's like right up there. It was like Slater and fucking. I don't know if he's as good as Slater, Alexander, and Mustafa. Those are top guys, but like maybe he's like he's like a notch down.
But I definitely put him in that level, like with WCW, of like Juventud Guerrero. Yeah. I definitely see
that should be like he should be like that's it. Set him as an X Division guy. Make a fucking list.
Yeah.
Make X Division guys. Do not use them in regular matches unless it's a tag match.
Ellen, I think I've seen Juventud Guerrero wrestle recently. He still got it.
Isn't it TNA? I think it's somebody else. Okay, so that was it for the show. Who won? Sorry, who won the final match? System versus Trick. Navarro crutches. Oh, that's right. Navarro crutches Williams by mistake, and Moose spears Williams. Okay.
Oh yeah, with the crutch. Right.
Yeah.
That.
Yep. Okay, next week. Announcement from Santino. JC versus Masha. Hendry versus Mustafa. That's a weird one. Trick kicks off the show. Maris Saad will be in action. Never a fan of inaction. That means it's a jobber. You might as well say Maris Saad wins. Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but coming out of this the main show, or the flag, the main show.
Yeah.
No Rosemary again on the show or.
Was she on last week?
She was on the Explosion, I believe. I think she wrestled.
Well, she does. She was at the taping. She does pop up. She's going to pop up soon. So if anyone's sorry to spoil that. Sorry to spoil that for anyone, but I was kind of hoping she wasn't going to pop up soon, and she was gone. But she's still there, and I'm not going to get into any reasons. I'm not getting into certain things anymore on here. I'm going to keep that elsewhere. So, Macklin versus something. Heather and M versus Zia and Li Ying Li. I mean, I'm fine with Zia and Li as a tag team since they have no idea what to do with them, and there's just too many they got too many knockouts, which.
And it seems to me like when they go solo with those two, like they really don't have other than Lee, they kind of use the Mortal Kombat gimmick.
Yeah.
And then Zia, I don't know, she's good enough, but I kind of feel like she needs a mouthpiece or something, somebody that,
Yep, not much of a character at all.
Yeah.
Other than, hi, I'm this sweet little nice girl. I mean.
Yeah, very
but good wrestler, and again, the character's on TNA. Like, that's on them. That's not on fucking Zia. She's doing her best, just like fucking these other girls. Heather and M. I mean, I love Heather. I just don't think M fits because she's so goddamn tall. It makes them look weird as fuck. Like,
I really don't know where you really put her because, like, I think she's good enough on
not
her
there.
own. Yeah.
Not in the middle of two short girls. You know what I mean? Like,
well, next to her, definitely.
Especially Heather. Heather was legit like 4'6" or 4'8". I'm not kidding. You can look it up.
No, I don't doubt that. She looks every bit that.
Like, she literally goes through the bottom rope when she enters the ring. Okay, so.
And we know what short people are because we're calling her. So
I'm totally short, so I mean, I can speak for short people, but unless they pull it off, great. But when you stick M in the middle, like Jesus, it's like you're trying to make them look stupid. So that's it. Mostly good news. I really think this TNA deal is going to fucking happen.
No, I definitely do too now.
Like, it all makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? It was, if you think about it, like, it was all about WWE. TNA kind of thought they're going to fucking die. There's not going to be a Peacock. If TNA doesn't do good, like, TNA might be the fucking Peacock savior right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
When WWE leaves, like, God, there's nothing I watch Peacock for other than WWE. And I'm sure I have 3 brothers that said the same thing. 3 brothers.
Oh, okay.
All said the same thing, and we're all wrestling fans.
Okay.
And like, would you buy ESPN if you didn't have it?
No.
For TNA? No, I'm saying if it was for TNA.
It would probably depend on the price. Maybe if I didn't get it,
that's what a lot of people saying. That's a lot of people saying. Like, really, you went from a fucking free thing to fucking something we got to pay for all the time now. But
and it's kind of stupid too, because like it's kind of like when they do the monthly pay-per-views, because it's so hard to sell those for TNA because it's the roster is as thin as it's ever been, and then you want people even for the flagship show.
We could do a whole show on how they should not be having monthly pay-per-views.
Yeah, and then they want to do the flagship ones, and they want you to pay.
TNA should have the flagship ones. That's the only ones they should have.
Yeah.
Go back to fucking one night only or something.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't. There's not enough time in it. It's like it makes too many matches and too many feuds like go by too quickly because they don't have time to actually do it. They have 2-3 weeks sometimes. Like, whatever. You all know what I mean. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna get out here in under an hour this time. Let Gary get back to his horror movies and.
Very short week for a lot of news again. Maybe they knew that the writing was on the wall for them being on, Peacock.
Yeah, the whole thing is interesting. I guess they have been working on a deal, kind of, and working on a deal. I mean, waiting for WWE to leave Peacock after they made a deal with WWE. Like, this might have been all in the works since they made the fucking deal.
And in a lot
you know
of
what I mean?
ways,
Like, listen, we're leaving. Like, it might have been day one when they signed this deal. When we leave, you're going to get Peacock.
Well, the thing is, Jay, I like that it's a streaming service because we all know streaming is the top thing right now in the world.
I mean, look at WWE Peacock. Everybody got Peacock because of WWE.
Because, if they would
Netflix, when they were on Netflix, everybody got it. I think I'm sorry, they're on.
Yeah.
They're on Netflix internationally.
But I mean, when you go the network route, like it's so easy to get canceled. I mean, look at TNA, how many times they were let go by Pac.
Also, Peacock doesn't have fucking ratings, which is great. So that's something we never have to worry about again if that happens.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Unless you're Tony and then you tell your employees to watch like 5 times a night.
Yeah. God, Tony. Yeah, I can't even. Tony and his secret. I keep saying it's like someone from the cartel. I don't even know if the cartel is like a real thing anymore. I just know it from movies and shit.
Yeah.
So I had a little theory that it's Carlos Silva, who is part of the cartel because his name is Carlos Silva. That's all it's based on. His first name is Carlos, and that sounds like a cartel name to me, no?
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Sounds like something from the old show on CBS.
Okay, that's fair. So look into that, people. Is Carlos the head of the cartel? If he is, I think I would have been dead by now, so probably not. We'll be back next week with, I guess, what, the show before Emergence?
Yeah, we have a couple more.
Oh, yeah, no, there's one. There's one more. There's one more.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So we'll have the following week.
Catch you next week, people.